and we looked at 950 occupations. We did not find a single one where machine learning ran the table and could do all of them. In each case, there were parts of the occupation that humans needed to do. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean that machines are just going to mass replace whole occupations at a time. Instead, there's a harder but more interesting task ahead of us, which is restructuring work and redesigning it. So this is the great restructuring of work and dividing things up and saying, okay, the machine can now do parts of it, the invoices or reading this part of the image, and the human needs to do other parts, and we need to reconfigure it. That's a job for CEOs, it's a job for HR managers, it's a job for a lot of other people, and that has always historically taken years, if not decades, to play through. When you looked at electricity being introduced, an amazing technology, but it took about 30 years before you saw significant productivity benefits, not because electricity was a fad, it was unimportant, but because it required a reinvention of the factory, a reinvention of the office to take full advantage of it. We're in a similar period now. Now, one of the things that's striking and different is that set of tasks that we analyzed just in 2017, it wasn't that long ago, with radiologists, it's a whole new set of tasks now because of what I mentioned earlier, generative AI, foundation models. They're affecting a lot of creative work that I used to put at the end of the line, but I was talking to a CEO recently, and they were using it to help come up with the KPIs for their next board meeting. I was on a panel, I think it was yesterday, it's all kind of blurring together, and the CEO of Vimeo was telling us that she was using it to write the press release, and she had a little bit of brain block, and she said it was as good or better as what her team had been doing. In each case, though, as you're suggesting, I would not advise just blindly turning it on and walking away. These systems have too many flaws. They don't understand truth very well. They can hallucinate facts that aren't really there.
Are they going to improve over time?
They are going to improve dramatically over time, and I think there's going to be a constant evolution of them. Certainly right now, it would be just downright dangerous to use them without having a human in the loop.